Yes, good morning, children. Myself, Vivek sir. This is second lesson Geography, Forest and Wildlife. It is video number 2, and the topic is reasons for the decline of the India's biodiversity and and how it will be conserved. So, see the reason that has been given for the decline of India's biodiversity. Again, biodiversity means different type of flora and fauna. Why they are declining? The reason is habitat destruction. Habitat destruction means where these animals are living. The forest, it is being uprooted, or deforestation is being done. If it is not done, then in the forest the animals are there and their illegal hunting and poaching is being done. Then there is environmental pollution. Environmental pollution means pollution of the air, pollution of the river, means water pollution and air pollution. As a result, the species, they are being affected. Sometime there is a huge forest fire. The latest example, children, of this forest fire and how it makes a loss is that very recently, I think in the month of December, there was a forest fire in Australia. In that, you will be astonished to know the figure. The animals, they died in crores. It's crores and crores of animals, they died. So forest fire is also one of the factor. So see how biodiversity of Australia was damaged. When this fire was there, crores and crores of trees were burnt, crores of animals, they were killed. Some other uh, reason of the depletion in the biodiversity is that there is overpopulation in the third world country. Overpopulation means that beyond measure. Third world countries are those countries which have got the independence after the Second World War. In these countries, there is population is very large. Then there is unequal consumption of the resources. Sometime it has been seen that suppose there is 1 kg of, suppose 100 kg of coal is there, a particular country consumes 80% of that coal, and again suppose 100 kg is the coal in the particular country, that country consumes 10%. With reference to this difference also is with reference to the rich people and poor people. Rich people whose number is very less, let us tell with reference to India. In the Indian society, the richest 5% people, they are causing more ecological damage because they consume more as compared to the poorest 25%. Again, 25% is consuming less and 5% rich is consuming more. Got? Then these destruction that is being done to the biodiversity is not being cared so much. See this destruction of the biodiversity, how it is affecting our culture. Suppose there are many poor people who are dependent on the forest for the medicine, Ayurvedic type medicine, some food, that wood they are having to burn and make the food. Suppose a particular people are living in a village. The near about forest is damaged or has declined. So the women who were bringing the wood from that forest now may have to travel a long distance, let it be 10 kilometer going and 10 kilometer coming, to collect these resources, because they collect the wood for as a to be used as a fuel, then they collect the leaves as a fodder. So the work that was these women were doing in the near about forest, that has got depleted completely. Now have to go 10 kilometers away from their house to bring it back. So the time that they would have given for the upbringing of the children, that they are not able to give. Instead, what they are giving? They are giving more time to their work. So the women, they are getting negligent. So their home, their house is getting neglected. Their children are getting neglected again. So there is an indirect impact that in you listen like this: near about forest has got destroyed. Women going to far away place to bring the food, fuel, and fodder. That one as a wood. Then, as a result, less time giving to the house. Child becomes negligent, means they are negligent, not knowingly, unknowingly towards their home and their children, and then this has got effect. Depletion of the forest also leads to sometimes severe drought. Okay. Now the next one is conservation. This conservation of the species or conservation of the forest and the wildlife. Why do we need this one? So the main aim of conserving it is, if we follow the conserving policies, then it would preserve our ecological diversity. It will preserve the genetic diversity of the plants and animals. Now, just now I have told that conservation preserves the genetic diversity of the plants and animals. Okay? कुछ चीज़ को तुम भी पढ़ कर ट्राई करो तुम लोग. So better quality of the plants we can get, because through this breeding method, for better growth of the species and breeding. Genetic, if you remember, it is the study of the genes, and these genes are the carrier of hereditary characters. So we will not go in detail to the biological things. Now we can have a new fruit with good qualities of two fruit of same, suppose of apple, let us take apple. So we can have a new fruit with two qualities of that particular fruit. Similarly, we can have better animal qualities with two breeder animals. So an example also, I think right from 6-7 class you might be learning that HYB seeds, we are having the qualities of giving more grains. They are disease resistant, and they can, their height normally is less, but the product that they give is more. Indian government have shown interest towards the conservation of animals and plants. How? How it has shown this interest? This it has shown by making and implementing the laws such as the Indian Wildlife Protection Act. It was implemented in the year 1972. Now see children, various provisions have been made to protect the endangered species. How these provisions have been made? Suppose there are some endangered species. The law has been passed that this particular species should not be entered. So it is done by banning hunting. Okay. Then legal protection is given to the habitats of the animal. Legal protection to the habitats means habitat is a place where the endangered species they live. Then Indian government have further declared many projects to protect the endangered species. These projects may be means let the example be Project Tiger to protect the existing tiger, Project Rhino to protect the existing rhinoceros. Now this Project Tiger it is one of the well published wildlife campaigns in the world, and it was launched in the year 1973. Yes, now conservationist means the people who are in the field of conservation. They are now focusing on the biodiversity. Again, biodiversity means different type of species and animals, rather than on few of the species. So their range is rather big, broader. The main of the conservationist nowadays is to protect the endangered species from the threats that may lead to their decrease in the number.